Academy. This is Mrs. Lane coming to you with the announcements for the week of February 19th. Just a reminder that the Metro campus does begin at 8 o'clock and the doors do open at 7:45, and the Utica campus begins at 8:30 with the doors opening at 8:15. We generally do not extend tardies unless there is some sort of weather issue or something like that. So please make sure your students are on time for school because we do get our day started right away. We do have a few late starts coming up, Friday, March 1st and Friday, March 15th. And in the event that we do have a building closure due to weather or some other issue, you will get a notification through your email. It will also be posted on the news and social media sites, and teachers will share that information on their class communication sites. So you want to make sure that you are following all of those things and that we have your correct email to make sure that you're getting those messages. I'm just going to have to keep putting up this reminder because I still have several parents who are choosing to turn left out of the main parking lot. Please don't do that. It's a danger to students and their families who are coming into the parking lot. It's not safe for the other drivers, and you're going to get a ticket. I don't want to see you get a ticket, but it is an illegal turn. It's not setting a good example for anyone else either. So please don't do that. Also, students do need to be dropped off and picked up at the curb, not in the middle aisle. I have had to stop several cars, I'm sure many of you have seen that, and remind them, please don't let your children run out into the middle. I know parking can be difficult sometimes, but we are asking that if you can't find a spot along the curb, circle around. You will find a spot. You might have to go down a little bit further. That's okay too. The students walk all up and down the sidewalk, but please don't have them running into the middle. It is not safe. I have seen many students almost get hit. I have seen staff members and other parents almost get hit. So please don't do that. And to those of you who have to wait in traffic while I stop traffic to let the parents know that they need to do that, I appreciate your patience. We are on midwinter break until February 20th. That is the day that we come back. So I hope everyone is enjoying the extra couple of days off. So again, February 16th and 19th, there is no school for midwinter break. We do come back on the 20th. That is also a bagel day at Utica. February 25th is the daddy-daughter evening at the movies. And so we will talk more about that in just a minute. February 26th is also a boys basketball game that is away at 6 o'clock. The daddy-daughter evening at the theater is closed for registration, but I wanted to thank the PTC for setting up this event for our families so that our girls can go to the movies with their dad, their uncle, stepdad, brother, grandpa, or whoever else is special in their lives that they wanted to take with them. So thank you to the PTC for setting that up. February 27th is election day, and Hereon Academy is open on that day. There are some schools in the area that are closed, but please know that we are open on February 27th. We will be sending more information home about election day this week, and Mr. Subcheck did send home some information about it in his superintendent letter at the beginning of the month. February 27th is also a bagel day at Utica. On February 28th, we have a boys basketball game. That is a home game at 6 o'clock. If any students want to stay for the game, they do need to have a parent present with them. March 1st is a PTC Jean Day, and it is also a late start Friday. Enrollment is still going on. Spaces are filling up really fast. We do not have a lot of open spaces left. So if you are hoping to secure a spot for your children for next year, please make sure you do that as soon as possible because open enrollment does begin on February 26th, which means it is open to the public outside of our families. If you are having any trouble or you have any questions with the enrollment process, please call us at either the Metro building or the Utica building, and we would be happy to help you. We have the Mother-Son event coming up on Friday, March 15th. That is a bowling event at 5 Star Lanes. So please make sure you get registered by February 28th if you would like to participate in that. And again, thank you to the PTC for putting on another great event. Club information, we have middle school boys basketball practice on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday. Destination Imagination is on Wednesdays. Chess Club is on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Dungeons and Dragons on Wednesdays. And Science Olympiad just depends on the coaches and their schedules. So make sure you are checking Dojo to find out when your child has a Science Olympiad meeting. Here's our middle school boys basketball schedule. We have a couple games left. February 26th is an away game versus Barber Prep at 6 o'clock. February 28th is a home game versus Barack Obama Leadership Academy, and that is at 6 o'clock. And then on March 6th, we will be having playoffs, and more information about times and locations will be coming to you soon. This week, for our students at the Metro campus, of course, on Monday, there's no school, so there's no lunch on Monday. But on Tuesday, their lunch choice will be a hot dog. On Wednesday, it is teriyaki beef dippers. Thursday is a cheese omelet with a biscuit. And Friday is a packaged pizza square. At the Utica campus, there's no school on Monday, but on Tuesday, our students can choose from a mini corn dogs or beef hot dog. On Wednesday, it's teriyaki beef dippers or a beef sloppy joe. Thursday is cheese omelet with a biscuit or chicken nuggets, and Friday is pizza day. And of course, salad bar is an option every day. This week for the Positivity Project, we are going to be talking about cheering others' successes. This means that we are genuinely happy for the achievements of others and we celebrate with them. People who demonstrate this other people mindset are often healthier and happier in general and are able to forge strong relationships with their family, friends, teammates, and coworkers. So the way that you can practice and encourage sharing others' successes with your child is to visit the Positivity Project's P2 for Families. Our quote this week from Eleanor Roosevelt says, "Since you get more joy out of giving joy to others, you should put a good deal of thought into the happiness that you are able to give." The weather this week is looking like pretty much the same that it has been. We're in that part of winter where every day just seems the same. It's chilly, it's windy. We get peaks of sun here and there, but for the most part, it's kind of overcast. But please remember, as long as it isn't raining, the students will go outside. So please make sure to send coats, hats, gloves, and all of those things so that the kids can get outside and get some fresh air, but also stay warm. We have some birthdays coming up. I'd like to wish a happy birthday to Mr. J, one of our custodians, who will celebrate on February 19th. Mrs. Knott will celebrate her birthday on February 24th. Mrs. Daly celebrates on February 25th. Mrs. Leach has her birthday on March 6th, and Mrs. Schwartz will be celebrating on March 10th. So happy birthday to all of our staff members who will be celebrating in the next few weeks. It was a very busy week at Hereon Academy, even though we had a shorter week with the 4 days. But you can see some of the things that we had going on. In fifth grade, they were working on the Positivity Project Character Strength of Love and talking about things that they love about their class. You can see we have a second grade class there that was learning about the voting process. So they registered to vote. They have their voter registration cards, and they learned all about that. We had the Reptarium come visit, and you'll see we got to pet a baby alligator and hold Bert, the very large, very heavy snake. The fourth graders had a karate instructor come visit them to talk about discipline and listening and focus, and they really enjoyed that. So thank you to him for coming in. We had a basketball game, so the boys did a great job. We had a Mardi Gras celebration in our French class. The students were able to dress in Mardi Gras attire and celebrate with king cake and coffee. And we had students working on different projects for Destination Imagination and Science Olympiad to get ready for their competitions. We also had lots of Valentines celebrations in our classrooms. We had the eighth graders pilot a new house system. So you can see the eighth graders lined up there waiting to find out what house they were going to be a part of. And there's another picture with one of the snakes. That is either Bert or Marshmallow. I can't remember which one. In fifth grade, students were learning about the process of a debate. So you can see that they had their judges, they had their buttons there, they were ready to go. We have two new class presidents in Miss Gibson's second grade class. In third grade, the students, when we were talking about love, talked about the things that they love about themselves, which is also a very important thing to acknowledge. And then another basketball picture from a great game played by our gentlemen. So it was a very busy week, lots of good stuff going on, and it was great to see everyone having so much fun. You can see all of those pictures and more on our social media sites, Facebook, Instagram, and X. You will also get updates about any important events coming up, reminders about registering for things like the Mother-Son event, enrollment, and all of those kinds of things. So definitely make sure that you're following us on those sites if you aren't already. You can also get information on our website. And of course, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to call either the Metro campus or the Utica campus. It has been a very busy week. I hope everyone is enjoying the extra few days off that we have for midwinter break. And I look forward to seeing everyone again on Tuesday, February 20th. Have a wonderful week.